Honey, do you have time to talk?
Hey babe, sorry, I can't take a call right now. It's okay to have a quick chat like this, though. What's on your mind?
I'd rather talk about it over the phone. Are you still at the office?
Yes, we're pretty busy at the moment. Everyone's having to stay back late almost every day.
Again? I thought you finished that big project the other day. Why are you still doing overtime now?
I didn't think I needed to explain every time I had overtime. Look, if it isn't that important, can't it wait until later?
Sorry, I didn't mean to snap at you like that. There were just some things that were on my mind about the wedding. I really wanted to get them off my chest. That's why I called.
There's no need to beat around the bush. Why didn't you just come out and say that straight away?
Okay, well, here goes. Why don't you come with me to the dress fittings? There are a lot of little details that I would love your input on. Is there any reason why you don't come?
That's simple. I'm pretty tied up with work. Is that a good enough reason?
I know you're busy, but so am I. We've been over this before. Can't you arrange your schedule so that we can do this together?
Are you kidding? Is this the thing that was so important that you had to talk to me about right now?
It's very important. Don't you think so? This is a once-in-a-lifetime event. I want to make sure we do it right. I want our wedding to be one of the most memorable things in my life. Years down the track, when I look back, I want my wedding to be at the top of my memorable moments list.
Yes, I hear that a lot from the women around me. But that's a girl's thing, surely. I'm not particularly concerned about the memories we make at the wedding.
That's a terrible thing to say. It's not just my wedding, it's our wedding.
Yes, I know that, and I'll be there next to you making memories and stuff. It's just that I'm not too concerned about the dress. After all, you're the one who's gonna wear it, not me. As for the accessories, again, they will depend on the dress that you choose. So really, that's the decision you have to make for yourself. You don't need to bother me with this trifling little matter.
Why do you need to be so cold?
I'm not being cold, I'm just stating the facts.
Yes, but you're also being very boring.
I'm only being boring because you're just coming at me with this boring conversation. You need to choose a dress that you like. Surely there's no reason for me to be there just for the fittings. It's a waste of my time.
Yes, but you are also going to be in the spotlight on the day. Don't you want to make sure we both look our best? It makes me sick to think you consider this preparation a waste of time.
Yeah, well, that's just the way that I feel. I really can't take time off of work for that. Nor do I want to waste my days off on it.
Again, it's not wasting time. It's important time spent together preparing for our future. Why do you have to be so aloof?
What does it matter? Even if I spend my time helping you choose your dress, it's not going to change anything.
What do you mean? I really want you to have some input in the way we look on the day. It's not just about me, you know. There are so many different outfits we can choose, and they will all change the mood of the day. And I want to do this with you. This is all part of the memory that I want to have of our wedding. It's not just about the day itself. It's the work we put in together that will lead to the overall memory.
Yes, and it's that time that I believe is being wasted. You don't need to spend all that time thinking about options. To me, if I waste all my time like that, it's only going to lead to a negative memory in my mind. Anyway, why do you want me to see your dress before the big day? Traditionally, it's bad luck for the bride to be seen before the ceremony. Bad luck aside, if I know what you're going to look like before the big day, I'm not going to be so surprised when you come down the aisle. Why do you want to take that surprise away from me?
Yes, I see where you are coming from there. But I'd still love to have your input. Every year on our anniversary, I want to be able to talk about the big day with you. Not just the ceremony itself, but the fun times we had planning it all. When we're looking back at the photos, all the memories of the planning will come flooding back. Don't you want to experience that joy every year?
Not really. I can't say that excites me too much. Can you honestly say that you enjoy pulling out old albums and looking over the photos? Does it give you some sort of warm, fuzzy feeling?
I don't look at them all the time, of course. But occasionally I like to reminisce on the past.
You are strange. Isn't your memory strong enough? Surely you don't need to look at the photos to remind yourself of how the day went?
It's not just me who likes to reminisce.
Look, why are we discussing this now? As far as the dress goes, just choose whatever you like.
But I really want you to be there for your input. Then we can build our memories together right from the start.
Man, you can be such a pain in the neck. Are you saying that you'll wear whatever I say suits you? You won't, will you? At the end of the day, whatever I say will probably be wrong. And you'll just choose whatever you were thinking in the first place.
I can't guarantee you what I will think. It will depend on how I feel on the day. If I like something and you like it too, then I will go with it. But if there's something that you don't like, then we can discuss it. That's what I want to do. I want to work together to plan this event. Not just for now, but for the future too.
And that's what really gets to me. In the end, we're going to take a little time and probably not come to a decision. It's wasting my precious time. And you know how I value my private time. I don't want to waste it on such a trivial matter.
I told you before, I don't like it when you talk like that. You sound so cold, so distant. I can't feel any love at all when you're so dismissive. It saddens me deeply.
Cold, hot, what does it matter? I could say that you're being cold by harassing me in this manner.
I'm not being cold at all.
I disagree, and I'm sure others will back me up too. Look, it's late, I'm tired, and I still have a mountain of work to get through. So how about we do this?
Do what?
Make a decision on your dress, right now.
How do you propose we do that?
Obviously, you want to wear a dress that I will like. You can either go to the bridal shop by yourself and choose one that you know I would like. After all this time, surely you know what my tastes are. Either that, or we both go together and make a decision. Bearing in mind that you know how I feel about the situation.
Okay, I'll go by myself. Will that make you happy?
And after all of that, nothing has changed. See, this whole conversation has been a waste of my time.
While we're here, can I ask you something else?
What? There's still more on your mind? What is it now?
Well, recently, like I'm saying last night and the night before, and perhaps even tonight.
Oh, come on, hurry up and say what is on your mind. I don't have all day. Like I said, I'm still at work.
Yes, well, recently you said you haven't been going straight home after work. Why do you have to go out to the bar every night after work? It used to be just on Fridays, but ever since we decided on a date for the wedding, you seem to be out almost all the time.
Yes, but everyone does that. It's a type of ritual that all bachelors like to do. Enjoying the last bit of their single life. The last days of freedom. Ask around, everyone does it, not just me.
No, they do not. I certainly don't do it.
I mean, every guy does it. I can't speak for you girls. Don't try and put me in the same boat as you.
Yes, but I'm sure not every guy does it, right? I get what you're saying, but wouldn't you agree that going out every night after work is a little bit too much? What's going to happen after we move in together? Do you think you're still going to want to go out with other people?
Why don't you just come out and say exactly what is on your mind? I don't have the time to do this roundabout chat right now.
Okay, I guess I'm worried as to why you are spending so much time in other people's company. You're not hiding anything, are you? When I say anything, I mean anyone.
What? Are you kidding me? Are you asking me if I'm seeing someone on the side? Oh, how dare you even think that? What reasons do you have to think that?
No reasons. I was just a little concerned. Naturally, I know you're not doing anything wrong. But you hear so many stories that sometimes a little bit of doubt creeps in.
There's nothing for you to worry about. Anyway, before you start accusing people of cheating, you need to get some proof first. If you have no proof, then stop wasting your own time and mine. It takes a pretty insecure person to stop thinking that way.
No, I have no proof. That's not what I was getting at.
So, you have no proof of anything, yet you're accusing me of infidelity? That is pretty low.
Sorry, I really am. I didn't mean anything by it. I guess I've been watching too many dramas on TV. It just sort of slipped out. I hope I didn't put you in a bad mood or anything.
Well, it definitely didn't lift my spirits. Now you're getting me a little worried about our future as husband and wife. If you're gonna get all suspicious over nothing at this point in the game, what does the future hold for me? Now that I think of it, this isn't the first time you've let your imagination run wild.
Perhaps you're right. I'll try to be a little less inquisitive in the future.
I don't know why you had to bring this up now. And I'm not talking about at this time of the day, I'm talking about this timing in our relationship. It gets to me that this is what you do think of me. How can you not trust me? I told you nothing is going on with anyone. I'm just enjoying my free time while I can.
Don't get the wrong idea. It's not that I don't trust you. I'm just getting a little nervous, you know? There's so much going on at the moment. It can be hard to keep my emotions in check. Haven't you heard the phrase marriage blues?
Marriage blues? Isn't that another fancy term for cold feet? Are you telling me you want to call the wedding off?
Why would you interpret my nerves as cold feet? It's nothing like that at all.
The way you've been carrying on is definitely indicating that you're having second thoughts. I refuse to force you into something that you don't even want to do, only to have you blame me for everything later on.
I'm sorry, okay?
And on top of that, there seems to be a lack of trust going on here. Do you see what I'm saying? The things that you're thinking are very hurtful to me. How would you like it if I accused you of seeing other guys behind my back?
Sorry, I wasn't thinking rationally, really. What I thought and how I said it came out wrong. I'm sorry to have brought it up at this time of the day. I know you've been working hard.
I expect better from you. A little more consideration would go a long way.
Yes, I understand. I'll try to do better.
Anyway, is that it? Can I go now?
Yes, that's all I really wanted to discuss.
Good, we'll talk later.
Are you busy? Are you in a rush to be somewhere?
Not that it's really any of your business. But I already told you I was at work. So why don't you let me get on with it?
Oh, right. Yes, I'm sorry.
Don't worry about me. Get some sleep. I'll call you tomorrow.
Okay. Speak to you then. Good night. Why aren't you replying to my messages? What are you up to? You're not out drinking again, are you?
Actually, now that you ask, yes I am. What's it to you?
Again today?
Have you got a problem with that?
I wouldn't exactly say problem. But surely you would agree that the amount of time you spend out partying has significantly increased recently.
You're not my guardian. I can go out drinking whenever I want. I'm a grown man after all. I can do what I want.
Yes, you are welcome to do what you want to do. Naturally, I cannot stop you. But it seems that lately we don't spend much time together. We don't hang out, we don't chat. I miss you. It's been almost 3 weeks since we last got together. Don't you miss me too?
Look, once we get married, we will live together. Then I will see you all the time. You'll see me so much, you'll probably get sick of the sight of me.
Yes, but that will be as husband and wife. I want us to spend some more time together as fiancés. We seem to be letting this period of our lives slip away too quietly.
What are you talking about? You can be such a hassle at times.
A hassle? What do you mean by that? Is that the sort of thing you say to your future wife?
I say to anyone who's being a hassle, it doesn't matter who they might be in the future. If someone gets on my nerves right now, I need to let them know.
Yes, but it's me you're talking to.
So what? You're getting on my nerves. I've still got my own life to live. I have my own way of dealing with stress. Stress at work, stress outside of work. It all needs to be dealt with. Are you saying I'm wrong to try and release my stress?
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that I miss you. I want to spend more time with you. And I don't want to wait until we're formally married to be able to do that.
Look at it from my point of view. I'm filling up the proverbial tank with fun memories so that once we're married, I'll be able to live a full and happy life with you. Don't you think that's important? Are you telling me to stop? You don't want me to prepare for our happy life together?
No, I'm not telling you to stop totally. I'm just saying that I would like it if you could make just a little bit of time for me. That's all I'm asking. Recently, we haven't gone anywhere together. We hardly even chat. Sometimes it feels like I don't even know you.
And here you go. This is the same conversation we had before. What are you, a parrot? You seem to repeat the same thing over and over again.
That's because you don't seem to listen. I need to repeat myself.
Don't try and blame me. I do listen when you talk. I hear everything. I'm just trying to enjoy the final days of my bachelorhood. Can't you grant me that? That's what I told you before. I think you're the one who doesn't listen. We're gonna have all the time in the world together once we're married. Can't you just be a little bit more patient right now?
You might not realize this, but I am being very patient. There are many things that I really want to do, but I'm not doing them for the sake of our marriage. It's all about self-control. That's something I want you to learn about.
What are you going on about?
For example, I've stopped meeting up with my friends for our weekly lunch dates.
What does that have to do with self-control?
It's a financial thing. Once we're married, we're going to need as much money as we can, right?
Here we go again, back to this boring old conversation. If there's something you want to say, please just come out and say it.
Okay, I've noticed our joint bank account has been slowly decreasing in funds. Don't you think that's strange? When we opened the account, we agreed to use it for saving for the future. Yet recently, the total funds have been slowly dropping. Don't tell me you haven't noticed this.
I can't help it if the funds are dropping. I need the cash to continue my preparations for married life.
But we agreed to save it together, not spend it.
Sorry, but it had to be done.
You're using our money on yourself?
Yep, that's right. All my friends keep asking me out. We have such a great time together, and I just can't refuse their invitation. Of course, it's not possible for me to treat everyone all the time. Actually, I think the account might be overdrawn right now. The other night, my card got declined.
That's not funny at all. How can you laugh at a time like this? That was money that we both saved together. How can you go and spend it without at least consulting with me first?
Oh, cut it out. Why would I bother asking you? I knew you would never agree in the first place. Plus, it's not like I spent it all in one go. It was just a little at a time. They were such small amounts that I didn't see the point in asking you. Why are you getting so worked up over such a small thing?
Small thing? How can you consider this amount small? It was our money. We were putting it away for our future.
That's right, our money. That means I was contributing into the fund too, right? I have every right in the world to use the money.
Yes, I'm not denying you that right. But you should have at least asked me before you used it.
Boring. I'm getting so tired of this conversation already.
This is very important. We need to prepare ourselves for the future.
I am preparing. Stop your worrying.
How? From where I stand, you're not doing a thing. If anything, you're preventing us from having a happy future.
I said I'm sorry, okay? What else do you want? After all, it is just money. We can simply save up some more.
It's not as simple as that.
Sure it is.
No, I'm not talking about simple savings. I'm talking about the fact that you withdrew the money we had prepared for our future. We need to have a considerable savings account in case of unexpected expenses. I don't want to have to take out a loan if we suddenly need some money. I like the peace of mind that I get from having a security net to catch me in times of trouble.
And you're saying that to prepare for this very unlikely future event, we can't have any fun now? If that's the case, then you need to show a little more self-restraint first.
Me? What are you talking about?
You need to keep your spending in check. I am very busy right now getting ready for married life, and naturally, that requires me spending a lot of time with friends. And that costs money. For that reason, you need to do a little bit more saving for the both of us. It's only for a short time. I'm sure you can do it.
What? Have you lost your mind? I don't know of anyone that would think that's a reasonable suggestion. If I was crazy enough to agree to that, then you would be free to spend as much as you want. There would be nothing left in the account. It wouldn't surprise me if you went into debt for your pastimes.
Unbelievable. Why can't you even agree to let me do what I want? Is this your way of getting back at me for not helping you choose your wedding dress?
It's not that at all. I'm simply thinking about our future. I want to make sure we are looking after ourselves first. And I want to be able to discuss our finances together. As a couple. As husband and wife. We need to have our money working for us. We can hardly do that if we don't have any. I don't want to become one of those people who are always worrying about their lack of money.
You have to stop worrying. The first step is getting off your high horse and forgiving me.
Forgiving you?
Yes, that's the best place to start. Secondly, you need to stop trying to change my ways. You need to be more accepting of people and the way that they are. I am sick of how you always try to change people to suit you. Always saying, do this, do that. Who are you, my mother?
Is that how you think of me?
It's how you've made me think of you, especially of late. Anyway, what's the point of this conversation? What is the goal here? Are you deliberately trying to provoke me? Are you looking for a fight?
No, come on, that's not what I wanted to do. You know I don't like arguing. Why would I try to drag you into a fight?
Okay, good. In that case, you need to think about how you approach our conversations. You need to stop trying to force your ideas onto me. Lately, you're always backing me into a corner, and I don't like that.
I see. Sorry, that wasn't my intention. But now that you put it that way, I see how I may have hurt you. Perhaps I was being a little too narrow-minded. I have been a little bit busy. I'm not thinking so clearly lately. I'll do my best to straighten out my thoughts before confronting you.
That would be great. Otherwise, things could get very complicated down the road.
Tracy? Honey, where are you? What time are you getting to the chapel today? You should have been here by now. The guests are starting to arrive. Are you sure you're going to be here in time? Denise? What is the meaning of this? Are you okay? Am I okay? What are you talking about? I should be asking you the same question. Where are you right now? Why aren't you here? I'm on my way to the ER. ER? What happened? Who got hurt? Who? I had a message from Stan this morning. From Stan? What type of message? He said you had taken a fall and were being rushed to the hospital. He said he was on the way with you in the back of the ambulance. He told me to get to the chapel and see if I could convince everyone that there was no problem. He was going to come as soon as he could. But after some consideration, I realized I couldn't go by myself, especially if you were lying in hospital. So I turned around and I'm heading to the hospital myself. So, if you're in the ER, how are you able to message me? Hang on a moment. What's this about me being rushed to hospital? That doesn't make any sense, seeing as how I'm already at the chapel awaiting your arrival. What? You are where? Oh no. Don't tell me. I have a terrible feeling Stan has done a runner. A runner? What on earth are you talking about? I mean, I have a bad feeling he has gotten cold feet. Left you standing at the altar, so to speak. I'm very confused at the moment. Can I have a moment to gather my thoughts? Sure thing, my dear. I hope I am wrong on this. On today of all days. I'll also have a look into it and see what I can find out. Thanks a lot. I'll also try and get in contact with Stan. Let me know if you get any information. For heaven's sake, Stan! Why don't you answer your phone? You can't keep avoiding me like this. What on earth were you thinking? Cheating on me and then not even showing up to your own wedding day?
You heard about that, did you? Oh, well, I guess it was only a matter of time. There's no way I could keep it a secret forever. Anyway, I guess now you know. Surprise.
Surprise? What has gone into you? How can you be so blasé about this? And to be laughing on top of everything you have done. How can you do that?
I've always said it's better to have a positive outlook in life. It's better to be laughing than to be sad.
There's a time and place for everything. Now is definitely not the right time for you to be laughing. Thanks to you and everything you did, it was left up to me to cancel the ceremony and the reception. I was the one who had to face all our guests, all our friends, and tell them that you weren't coming. You have to apologize to everyone for your actions. Some of the guests had to come from interstate, you know.
Yes, I heard about that. I bet they felt pretty silly, traveling all that way for nothing.
Stop laughing! I told you this is not the time. Do you have any idea how embarrassed I was? Do you have any idea how much trouble you caused?
Oh, come on, calm down. There's no need to get so angry. That anger will only build up until you explode like a volcano.
How can you expect me to be calm? No one in their right mind could be calm after something like this. It was our wedding day, for crying out loud.
Yes, well, what else could I do? After all, I'd fallen for somebody else. How could you expect me to go through with a wedding to someone I didn't love anymore? This was the only choice available to me.
Oh, really? Is that so? I guess there's no point getting angry at you now. You're obviously not going to listen anyway. So I'll simply tell you what's going to happen from now on.
What's gonna happen? Go ahead, I'm listening.
First of all, I'm not going to get married.
Yes, I figure that's probably the best for the both of us.
Next, I'm going to take control of our shared bank account. Whatever is left in there is now mine.
What the hell? You can't do that. That's my money in there too.
I certainly can do that. After all, it was I who was doing most of the saving anyway. And now that I think about it, I should be demanding you to pay back everything you took from the account. Would you like to sit down and discuss that bit in a little more detail?
Okay, there's no need to go that far. You can have whatever is left in the account. I'd rather you didn't chase me up to repay what I spent.
Good. So that point is settled on. Next point of business.
What? There's more?
Oh yes. The cancelled wedding.
What about it? It's all over now.
Yes, and because we cancelled on the day, the chapel and caterers are demanding full payment. The amount is going to be paid by you.
What? You're joking, right?
No, I am not. I am totally serious. I'm not a petty little person like you. I'm not trying to get even here. I'm just putting it out there that you were at fault. You need to take responsibility and pay for your actions. After all, I was there and ready to go ahead with the celebrations. I would have happily paid if the day went off without a hitch. But seeing as it was your actions that caused us to cancel, it's only right that you pay up.
No way, that is totally unfair. That's way too much for one person to pay. Having said that, how much was it exactly?
I'll let you contact the reception center for the exact figures. They have the records of all the finances there. You were the one that caused all the problems. Surely you're man enough to fix them, too.
You can't blame me for everything. I couldn't help it. I fell for another woman. Why is that my fault?
If you don't have the contact details for the reception center, come on. It's pretty easy to Google them. That is, given that you even know the name of the place. I've already told the wedding planner to expect your call. If she doesn't hear from you in the next day, I'll have no hesitation to get the lawyers involved.
What? Lawyers?
That's right. I'm not going to get burnt anymore on this.
Okay, I get it. I'll pay, all right. Will that make you happy?
Good choice. Not that you had any other choice. Next.
More still?
Oh, yes. This is the final one. Thanks to your cheating ways and leaving me at the altar, I have been left deeply scarred, emotionally. I will be seeking reparations for the emotional stress suffered.
Reparations for emotional stress? You can't do that. Look, I'm gonna pay for the chapel and reception costs, but there's no way I can afford to pay anything for emotional damages.
Didn't you hear me when I said before? If you try to get out of this without paying, I will get the lawyers involved. So you don't really have a choice in the matter. You can do it the hard way or the easy way.
You can't be serious.
Oh yes, I am very serious. In fact, I've already been in contact with a local law firm. It was just a brief meeting to see if I had a leg to stand on. They were very confident that I had a strong case, and they are on standby to take over if needed. So I know I will get my money one way or another.
That can't be. Can't you just forgive me? Water under the bridge and so on? I was wrong and I can see that now. Isn't that enough? Can't you see that I'm repentant?
Are you crazy? Your repentance isn't worth a penny. I'm more interested in cold, hard cash. I will only accept an apology from your Benjamin Franklins. An apology coming from them would carry the most weight, seeing as how you value them so much.
When did you become like this? You were never so ill-tempered, so abrupt, so demanding.
Go ahead, say what you like. It's water off a duck's back now.
I'm so glad I didn't go ahead with the wedding. If this is the woman I was going to be coming home to every day. Go ahead, do your worst.
Thank you. I totally intend to. I'll be in touch in the near future with some more details. Until then, hasta la vista, baby!
Oh, come on, Tracy, answer the phone. I'm asking you, please.
Sorry, I don't think I can take a call at the moment. I might be able to have a quick WhatsApp chat, though. What's on your mind?
Thank you. And I'm sorry for everything. Everything until now, I am sorry.
This is out of the blue. What brought this on? Like I said before, your apologies are worthless to me. They are of no value. Hence, I don't need nor want them. Of course, you're welcome to keep apologizing if it makes you feel better. But it won't stop me from chasing up the money I am owed.
You may not believe it, but I sincerely feel bad for what I did and how I treated you. I was disrespectful. I did you wrong. I was a terrible human being. I promised you the world and gave you nothing. If anything, I took away your hopes and dreams.
You're a little bit late to be realizing this now. I suppose you think apologizing will simply make everything better. I don't suppose you have a time machine. That would be a lot more use than your empty words right now.
I wish I did have one. I would love to go back in time when we were happy, before I did you wrong. I want to make you happy, to make it all up to you. Just give me one more chance. Please, grant me that.
I told you before, I don't need your apologies. So there's no need for you to waste your time and breath. All you have to do is settle your debts. That's the only sign that would show your true feelings.
Look, I realize this probably isn't the right time or place, but is there any chance you and I could start over? Wipe the slate clean? Start afresh?
You're joking, right? Let me check the calendar. It's April 1st, right? Oh, wait. No, it's not.
I'm being serious, totally serious. I was blinded to the truth until recently. But it's you, Tracy. You're the one that I'm supposed to be with. I took you for granted. I just assumed that you would always be there, and I abused that trust. It took losing you to make me realize the errors of my way.
You are so transparent. I can read you like an open book. Anyone could see that you are lying through your teeth right now. Don't you think that in our time together, I learned just a little bit about you?
I'm telling the truth. This feeling of guilt has been eating away at me for ages now. And I want to make things right. Right by you. Right by us.
This is so painful to hear. If you can't be a little more honest, I think I'm going to start ignoring you. I might even have to block you from my contact list.
Okay, don't be too hasty. Perhaps I have over-elaborated a little, but I do feel bad for how I treated you. You see, the truth is, it's my parents. They're not very impressed with how I behaved.
Yes, I am aware of that. After all, they apologized to me on numerous occasions. It is sad. They are such nice people. I was really looking forward to calling them my in-laws. Denise and I got along so well.
Yes, and they were looking forward to welcoming you into the family. The other day they told me how much they miss you, and I really want to have you around again. They wanted me to make up with you, maybe get things back to how they used to be.
I see. That's very sweet of them to think of me like that.
I know, right? And they said that if we didn't get back together, then they were going to cut me out of their will.
Oh, now it all makes sense. You're afraid of losing your inheritance, and that's why you've come crawling back with your tail between your legs.
Yes, I guess that's probably the easiest way to put it.
That is rich. You were always the one who preferred straight talking. You hated it when people didn't get to the point immediately. And yet here you are, trying to talk your way around the problem.
I know, but I knew you wouldn't agree if I told you the truth straight up. So what do you think? Can we try again?
Not a chance in hell.
Why not? Surely you can take a little time to think it over? Why do you have to answer so quickly?
It's not a problem that I really need to think about too deeply. After all, like I said, I can read you like a book. You have aspirations to take over your father's company in the future. And if they cut you out, you're afraid you'll lose everything that was coming to you. The door that was once wide open for you has been shut. Nay, slammed in your face.
Yes, well, that's one of the reasons.
Of course, I still have no intention of forgiving you, regardless.
Are you sure you can't find it in your heart to help me out? I mean, once I take over the company, I'll be able to afford the payments that you're demanding.
You know, it's not just about the money. I'd hate to think you would get the money without having to work for it. I mean, if you won the lottery and simply paid me back that way, that would also leave me unsatisfied. I want you to sweat. I want you to earn your money. My money. Anyway, best of luck. I hope you can get some enjoyment from your work. Because you're not going to get the chance to enjoy much of the money you earn from it. See ya!
Wait, don't go. Tracy!
After that conversation, Stan had a talk with his parents. And do you know what he said? He had the nerve to tell them I had forgiven him for everything he had done. Naturally, Denise called me to thank me and invited me over for lunch. It broke my heart on hers to tell her the truth, that her son was spinning more lies. That was basically the straw that broke the camel's back. His parents decided then and there that he was never going to take over running his father's business. They just couldn't trust him to do the right thing. As for the girl Stan had been cheating with, apparently he had wooed her with the promise of a future full of riches. Riches that would be lavished upon him once he became the company president. But once she realized that he was never going to become the boss, she disappeared from the scene. Poor Stan now lives by himself. But it's like he always wanted, right? He seemed to love the single life before. I guess it's the same now. Maybe not. As for me, I moved into a shared apartment with a university friend. We both live our own lives and get along peacefully when we're both at home together. I didn't think it was possible for two people to spend so much time in close proximity and not actually fight. I guess my last relationship was just a little toxic. Anyway, thoughts of marriage are far from my mind right now. I'm just happy living my life.